Listen up. Be you. You got this. I said it before, and I'll say it again. Keto, rock stars, stay strong. Be you. Bacon, beef, butter. Keto rock stars. Keto rock stars. Keto rock stars. Keto on, stay strong. Be you. Keto rock stars.
Welcome, Keto Rock Stars. Thank you for joining me, not on Sunday Night Live, but on Tuesday Night Live. Can you guys hear me okay? I was having a microphone issue. So please post in the comments if you can all hear me. Want to say hi to a few people. Erin Booby Goats is here, and she says she released another silly short. If you want to go watch it, it's about the lion diet. We've got Sandy Bly's in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gemma Juju is in the house. She's got lots to do, but tuning in for me. Thank you so much. Lynn22Q Cat is here. Angel Duster, welcome, welcome, welcome. Rick Twinbrook Acres, who's going to be coming on the channel later, is here. My neighbor Schmoovy is in the house. This is John Schmoovy. I think I said that right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Rick is going to be lurking in the background. Thomas Target Prime Rib is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sean Bradley is in the house. Uh, welcome, Sean. Good to see you. My good friend Carnivore Julia Edens, Coach Julia Edens is here. She's my confidant and my coach, and she could be your coach too. Jonathan Carnival Muscle is in the house. Welcome. Don Shonger is here. Welcome, Don. Granny Boo's in the house. Sup, Bride's Biscuit. Welcome. Let's see. And of course, my moderator Nightbot is here. Not sure that's a real person. Grandma Barbara's here. Welcome, Grandma. Great interview the other day. Thank you so much for coming on my channel. That was just amazing. Um, let's see. Oh, Sharon, congrats on your Dr. Nelson win. Tell us about that. Carnivore Junkies in the house. Welcome, Carnivore Junkie. Okay, so I think I got through to everybody. Um, D.E. Bailey is in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 13, up to 30 watching. Is there? Oh my gosh, there's 32 people watching. Whoa, I wasn't expecting that because this is not my normal live stream. The reason why I wanted to have this live stream, and you'll have to bear with me because I'm really not feeling my best today. I don't know why. Hi, Holly. Welcome. Thank you for joining. And if you guys all have a question about anything that we're going to discuss tonight, please just post a QQQ in the description or in the chat, and I will address that immediately. But as you can see, the chats will auto post at the top of the screen here. That's something new that I've started to kind of help me out, but I will definitely read. I will not miss it if you put a QQQ in front of it. I promise. I have a little filter on my other screen. Uh, oh, she won a hat. Yeah, congrats, Sharon. All right, so what we're talking about tonight is the thumbnail, which is some of you have been kind of following in other streams and other chats that I have a recent diagnosis, and I have to tell part of my story to yay! Sean Bradley became a member. Thank you for your support. And Sean's been with me just about since day one. So thank you, Sean and Shell. You guys are the best. I'm gonna get emotional again. Thank you for becoming a member. Okay, so back to what's been going on. Those of you who know my story know that I've been ketogenic since 2018. I've lost 110 pounds, and I can't really pinpoint when, but I want to say during the virus. I caught the virus 7 times. I got the intervention, as I'm calling it. And somewhere in there, I just didn't feel well. And that all culminated into this spring. Uh, I just got so bad. My energy levels got so bad. I thought that I was not going to be able to like get out of bed and that I felt paralyzed, especially in the mornings. I just couldn't move. So, I've been ketovore for 8 years. The next natural progression, right, for those of us to go stricter is carnivore. So I'm like, I'm just not doing great. I need to try this for 30 days. So, and let me see how many days I've been doing it now. Let's see what day I'm on because I don't know off the top of my head. I have a little app tracking my days. So I have been keto for 2,668 days. So that's about 8 years. October 1, 2018. And I've been 198 days carnivore. And going carnivore did help the energy some, but honestly, there's still things that are happening like joint pain, which is weird because I cured all that when I went keto. But things just got kind of bad this spring. So I decided to go carnivore, and some other things have happened. I've had hernia surgery in October. Um, My doctor just recently quit at the age of 49, which is my age. She's my age and she quit. She retired essentially. Part of it is I think that she's tired of the red tape and hoops they have to jump through for insurance companies. And part of it is I think her mom's sick. And she's Indian and she had to move her mom here from India. Sorry, I got thirsty. So there was that. Um, oh, sorry, Erin, it didn't work. Uh, so I got a new doctor, and I knew in December that I wasn't gonna have a doctor, so I'm like, "I don't need to go to the doctor right now." My follow-up wasn't even till April, but I have medications I need to get. So I wanted to talk about that doctor's appointment. Basically, he is an osteopathic doctor, so he's a DO, not an MD. And you can go out there and you can Google the differences. I think DOs have this like component. Rick, hi, Twin Brick Acres. My 2-year-old daughter is listening through the earbuds. Awesome. So I think they have the ability to do this massage therapy. They also, in my opinion, from what I'm learning about them, I did not know very much about osteopathic doctors. Um, but it sounds like they are less about like just treating the symptoms and prescribing and more about finding testing in the root causes. Now, I'll be honest with you. I went to this doctor, was it last Tuesday, I think, or last Wednesday? And I thought I'd be there for like a half an hour, just kind of going over my chart, giving him history, gonna have him send me for blood tests. No, I was there for 3 hours. I was there for 3 hours and they x-rayed my lungs because I told them I had a history of asthma since I was a kid. He did some allergy testing there. Uh, I had no okay, so Lynn22Q Cat says I worked in osteopathic hospital for 20 years. I love DOs. Okay, good, because the jury's out on this one, because I had no idea that I was going to be for 3 hours. He x-rayed my lungs. He did some allergy testing. But the biggest thing that happened was within 24 hours, he diagnosed hypothyroidism, which would explain why I've gained 25 pounds since I've gone carnivore, which also would explain my continuing exhaustion. Okay, what happened with Thomas? You see, I had to stop lion diet as put butter back in. I guess I failed. No, I think that's a good thing, especially with the way you were feeling, Thomas. I think adding butter back in is good. And yes, congratulations, Carnival Muscle, Jonathan, on getting your kidney ultrasound still superhuman. Good job. Yeah, we will not have none of that, Thomas. you're succeeding, right? Because you're finding that you were having issues on Lion Diet, so you know you need to add butter back in. That's not a failure. That's kind of why I don't like these challenges because you need what you need and you shouldn't push through something that isn't working for you. So you're doing really well. Okay, so back to the osteopathic doctor. So, um, he ran some allergy testing on me, which I already know pretty much what I'm allergic to, but some things surprised me, and I'll talk about that in a minute because I'm going to show you my tests. But it just was a shock because he wants me to go back and get another sleep study done for my sleep apnea. He wants me to get a full panel allergy test done, and he's suggesting that I get allergy shots. From what I hear, those are horrible in the beginning because they essentially inject you with everything that you're allergic to. And then yeah, told you lots about yourself. You accomplished what you set out to. N equals 1 for sure. So he wants me to get a full panel allergy test done, and then from there they'll build my shots, right? But they got to find out what I'm allergic to first, which the last time I had an allergy test done, I think it was before I went keto, and they put like 100 scratches on my back, right? And like 99 of them swelled up. But let's just go ahead and get into it here. Lisa's in the house. Hi, Lisa. Lisa Carnivore Whisperer is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Uh, which meetup are you going to, Jonathan? Oh, the one in England. Okay. Yep, that's how allergy treatment worked 20 years ago. I dipped on the treatments then also. Yeah, I'm gonna give these a try just because my allergies. I'm allergic to everything. I think I'm allergic to most foods, even stuff that's in the meat. Okay. So let's go ahead. Ooh, I lost that. Let's go ahead. Yeah, make sure you put the QQQs in the front of your questions. Oh, hold on. And Gemma said, "Have you eaten since the Monday fast?" Yes, I have. I ate today. I ate at 8:30, and honestly, I'm not feeling so hot tonight. I felt really good yesterday when I was fasting. I was just hungry. But today, I just feel a little, I don't know, like exhausted. So yes, Juju, I did eat. I did eat. As a matter of fact, I ate breakfast, I ate lunch, I ate a snack because I got hungry, and then I ate dinner. But I'm not beating myself up because it was all carnivore food. But normally I don't eat 4 times a day. And I just felt so awful today that I don't know. It's okay. Tomorrow's a new day. But my ketones were at I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. My ketones were at 3 this morning, which is the highest they've ever been. So maybe I'm just having a dip from that. Yeah, I did eat. Did you eat, Juju? Uh, Biscuit says, did electrolytes and coffee during my water fast at help? Yeah. And so the funny thing is about this too. Okay, so let me get back into the story. Remind me to talk about magnesium. But let's just go through. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen because my attention, if you haven't noticed, is really terrible right now. So I gotta stay on track. So let me share this. See if I can find this. Uh, hold on, let me. I'm not finding. I'm gonna go through my test results with you all because I think they were interesting. Oh, the other thing that happened too was he made me do this. He made me do this test where you grab your wrist, and if you can't touch your fingers, which I should have done these, but I did these fingers, and he said, "Yeah, you're about 25 pounds overweight." And that's exactly the 25 pounds I've gained since I've been on carnivore. So I'm like, whatever. He's like, he offered to put me on a GLP-1. And that really just, I was like, no, thank you. I really don't want all the side effects from that. And I mean, I've been doing so well for a long time. So why do something like that, you know? Plus, if it wouldn't be permanent for me, and then I would just gain any weight back after going off of them. So no. All right, let me share screen. let me find here it is right here. Let me come over. Let me switch the layout here. Can you all see that? I know it's gonna be really small. Let me try to make it as big as possible. Maybe that helps. Okay, so I'm gonna go through these results. So I kind of blocked out the stuff at the top because that's personal information. But he did a respiratory allergy panel, which I'm allergic to dust mites. I knew that. I have a high allergy or a medium allergy to cat dander. I knew that. I'm allergic to dogs, but it's just very little. I usually don't even notice it. Which I thought the last time they tested me for cockroaches, I'm pretty sure I was allergic to that. Um, the other thing that I was always allergic to growing up, which really surprised me it didn't show up on this, is ragweed. Um, it did not register that I was allergic, which my spring and fall allergies have gotten so much better, right? So that kind of makes sense. Uh, I'm no longer allergic to mouse urine, which is funny because I had a pet mouse growing up. And of course, I'm allergic to cats and I have 4 cats. So here's the cat dander component panel, and I guess there's just different things they test for, which will help with the allergy shots. Um, Dog dander, everything here tested under the range. Okay, so here's the big one. My lipid panel. My cholesterol is now 334, which is interesting because I'm going to show you my prior lab panel. So my HDL went up to 89, which is marvelous. 89 is amazing. Um, and then my triglycerides also went up to 119, but they're still within range, right? Okay, let me show you this real quick because this was my cholesterol the last time. My triglycerides were only 75. My LDL was 182 and my HDL was 56. So it's gone. My total cholesterol was, where's my total at here? Where does it say that? Why am I not seeing it? Oh, 182. What was my triglycerides were 126. No, that's not HDL. Yeah. So my total cholesterol was only 182. Oh, my LDL was 111. That's what it is. My LDL was 111. But this is when I was eating a low fat, protein sparing modified fasting diet, right? And this is when my energy tanked. So yeah, my cholesterol was for the first time since my teens, probably 182. My cholesterol in my 20s was over 300. So this is the new cholesterol numbers. However, they were not concerned. Um, because and we'll go through that. They put in my chart. I want to read some of those things too. LDL cholesterol, blah blah blah. This is just okay, so here's the other interesting thing. This is where they caught my hypothyroidism. My TSH for the first time was out of range. And my old doctor would always test my TSH only, and it was always in range. So this is where they are putting me on the hypothyroid medication. Now, look at all this other stuff. Everything else is in range. My hematocrit is a little bit high, but they explained that is due to the sleep apnea. And it's only 1 point over, right? So everything else, green, green, green. Glucose was 78, and that was after eating. I had had lunch that day. That was not a fasting glucose. Uh, Creatinine, good. EGFR, sodium, potassium, chloride, carbon dioxide, all this stuff. AST, ALT, vitamin D's in range. Magnesium's in range. Okay, so the T4, free T4, free T3 values were in range. And then the big one, because my sister has Hashimoto's. My sister has Hashimoto's, and the thyroglobulin antibodies and the thyroid per, peroxidase antibodies are the ones that show if you have Hashimoto's. So I do not have Hashimoto's. Zinc in range, and that is it of that. So let me stop sharing that screen. The other thing I want to do that was interesting. Yeah, okay, yeah. Juju says, Amy, great chart, looks good on the green. And in my opinion, if only a few points off, no big deal. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the cholesterol because I am feeling a lot better. Um, High carnivore weight loss. I am a coach to the stars. That is amazing. Tell me more. Spanky's in the house. Hey, Spanky. Sorry, I'm doing this not on a Sunday, but I wanted to get this off my chest because everybody's been asking me about what my diagnosis is, which is hypothyroidism. No, I'm going to close this and then let's come back over to my live stream. Let me stop sharing this and then I want to share something else, but I think I have to log in first. Um, so one of two things with the GLP-1. Either my new doctor really gets kickbacks and wants to make money and will push it wherever he can, or Sharon, they didn't explain anything to me. They just told me I had hypothyroidism. That's it. So I don't know. I'm not a doctor. My thyroid, my TSH was out of range and it was high. So they're putting me on a very low dose. So we'll get to that here in a second. They're putting me and honestly, it does seem to be helping a little bit. And maybe it's not something I have to. Yeah, thank you, Biscuit. The high TSH would indicate hypo, which is why they're putting me on a very low dose of thyroid medication. And yeah, I did not have Hashi's. That's right, Biscuit. I did not have Hashi's. Okay, so let me go to my chart because this is interesting. Oh, I have to go. Hold on. Give me a second to log into this because the doctor's notes were interesting. I want to share these. Their T3, T4 would indicate no conversion issues. Yeah. So I probably have a touch, but it's just enough to make me feel like poop, basically. Uh, Hypo and hyper. Hyper is where your thyroid overproduces and you're just like anxious and your heart races. My son had Graves' disease, which you tend to can have that with hyperthyroid. Hypo is when you underproduce hormones. Um, yes, Biscuit, this was a pretty good finding, Amy, for thyroid, all things considered. Yeah, I'm generally really healthy, right? And the doctor mentioned this, and some other people mentioned this for a 50-year-old woman going through menopause who had a hysterectomy. Sometimes it's normal for the thyroid. Yeah, yes, Sharon, menopause. That's exactly what I was just getting ready to explain. Um, Menopause can cause your thyroid to do weird things. Hi, Wendy. Welcome. Okay, let me just try to figure out. Let's see what my doctor. What is his name? Sorry. My brain is really like. I'm having a rough time today. Which is funny because I'm really 40. My numbers say I'm 40, but I'm turning 50. Okay, let me log in here because this was interesting. Sorry if this is boring to some of you, but y'all been asking. Um, Let me log into my chart here. Let me get to the page. I think it's under my health and care summaries. Spanky says not boring. You're too sweet, Spanky. I'm telling you. Okay, so let me show the screen because there were some interesting notes in here. Okay, let me get back here, share the screen. So let's try this again. All right, good. I don't know if I need to move myself around or not. Okay, so the 49-year-old female with history of sleep apnea, weight loss of 100 pounds, and family history of breast and colon cancer, uh, presents for follow-up blood work, results showing hypothyroidism and elevated cholesterol. So they did put in my chart my cholesterol is elevated, but they have to, I think, by law. Um, oh, this isn't the one I wanted to show. I wanted to show this one because this one was more interesting. I've been back. I've been back. Uh, Seeking to establish primary care. Reports feeling amazing overall with significant lifestyle improvements. Over 8 years, 110-pound weight loss over 8 years through ketogenic diet, resolution of hypertension through diet control, and dramatic improvement in migraines. Current, I love this. Currently studying to become a health coach with national physicians. They put that in my chart. I just wanted to let him know that I'm not messing around and don't jack with me because I will research it and I will find out the answer. Sorry, Dr. Pilar, if you're watching. I like you. He also provided me a book on bioidentical hormones, so I liked that. Here's all the things they are doing. He wants to do BRCA gene testing because of the strong incidence of breast cancer, including my sister and two first cousins. Um, so I like this. Lives with cats despite cat allergy. Previous allergy testing approximately 10 years ago. The plan is to get allergy shots. He wants to get me off the Montelukast, which is singular. Um, Sleep apnea. He wants me to do another sleep study, which I probably will do eventually, but all this stuff I have to pay for, and I'm on a high deductible healthcare plan, so it's going to be expensive. He will let me do an oximeter test, but if oxygen drops below 90 to 92%, I will have to do a sleep study. Uh, Migraine headaches, significant improvement. I had one migraine and it was on the day that Rick and I did the heart attack burger, so that's really why I couldn't eat the heart attack burger. Yes, there are menopause symptoms, hysterectomy, hot flashes, by patient interested in bioidentical hormone therapy, but concerned due to sister's breast cancer history and current estrogen blocker treatment. So he provided me a book. He discussed testosterone only option as alternative to estrogen, so we'll talk about that if my stuff gets worse. Uh, Patient identified as high risk and interested in BRCA gene testing. I want to talk about that for a second. I'm mixed on the BRCA gene testing because what women do when they get a positive result is they have a double mastectomy. Uh, I am not sure that if I got the test back and it said positive, and my sister never got the test done even though she had breast cancer, I don't think I would just go hack my boobs off. Sorry, I'm just gonna throw that out there. I think I would just try to be as strict low carb, low glucose as possible and deal with it as it happens and just be diligent in testing. That's this is not medical advice. This is just what I would do. Okay, so lipid panel is part of comprehensive labs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Continue current ketogenic approach. Uh, Talking about my asthma here. Cat allergy and owns cats. Discussed allergy shot. She wishes to proceed. History of trigeminal neuralgia. History of hypertension in bold, diet controlled. history of breast cancer, OSA, obstructive sleep apnea. Uh, he listed all of the vitamins that I take. There was something else in here that made me laugh. See if I can find it. Oh, I missed it. It was in here somewhere. It was about the borderline cholesterol assessment. Patient reports borderline cholesterol levels and setting of ketogenic diet for 8 years. Has history of allergic reactions to multiple medications, including previous statin offers. They put that on my chart. Smart, right? But I've never taken a statin, so I really don't know if I'm allergic to it, but I'm allergic to a lot of different medications. This is my favorite part of the whole thing. Clinician not concerned about current levels given patients overall health improvement. They're not. I went back after they got my blood results and I was expecting to get a lecture about my cholesterol. What? I did not. I did not. So I think I'm going to stick with this doctor. The problem is he sends you for a lot of testing, right? A lot of testing. And my husband went to him, I don't know, 30 years ago when he was first starting out. And he started to run a bunch of tests on my husband. My husband's like, heck no. And he ran out, never went back. And so my husband now realizes after I'm describing this guy that he he remembers him and he does not want to go to this guy. I'm like, look. So I'm taking time off work and I'm going with my husband so he can't escape. Because I want us to have the same doctor, and this guy's a keto friendly doctor. You guys are having fun with the 8 ball. Okay, what's going on with this diploma? Let me find out what's going on with the smart scale. Smart scale said the sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of a remaining side. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so those are the findings of my and okay, so then I went back and they prescribed me Synthroid, right? Like 75 mcgs. And I'm like, I didn't want to start taking it until I went back because I want to try desiccated thyroid hormone. Oh, so that brings up another interesting thing that I found out. So I asked for armor because that is a desiccated natural bioidentical thyroid hormone, right? Okay, hold on. Now, I found this. Let me show this. I found this, and honestly, people who have been taking desiccated thyroid medications have said they've been threatening to do this for a long time. Hi, Midnight Vince. Welcome. Uh, did I miss anyone else to join? Midnight Vince. Hi, Retired Rick. Let's see, anybody else? How many are there? There's 35 watching. That's pretty good considering this is not my normal night. Hi, Sharon. Did I say hi to you? Okay, so let me show this screen just because I'm not that concerned about it because honestly, since I've been carnivore, I'm kind of like deal with it when you deal with it, right? Deal with it. Um, Retired Rick says I thought carnivore was supposed to fix all the health problems. Not necessarily. It's not a silver bullet. Yes. Armor is desiccated from pig with both T3 and T4. Synthroid is synthetic and only contains T4. Spanky Spanky just donated $10. Thank you, Spanky. I love you. You're the best. Thank you so much. I remember being young and dumb. I really miss the young part. The dumb part seems to have stuck around for the long haul. You are the best. Thank you so much for being you have donated every stream for the last several streams, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Um, Cards and Crochets in the house. Welcome, Debbie. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, so let me share this. Yes, Spanky is the best. Thank you so much. We're gonna share this. Let me share my screen again, and this time I want to show you the FDA's actions to address unapproved thyroid medication. So somehow I got on this, and I had not been following this. The reason why is because generally thyroid hormone replacement need to be dosed very carefully. There's only a small difference between a dose that is too low and will not work well and a dose that is too high. This means a doctor needs to monitor blah blah blah. Uh the second type, I'm not going to read this, you all can find this. Um the second type is a therapy is animal derived thyroid medication and sometimes called desiccated thyroid extract or DTE. These medications are marketed as Armor, NP, Nature Thyroid, and Natural Thyroid, among other names. They are produced from dried ground animal thyroid glands, usually porcine, meaning from a pig. Animal derived thyroid medications are not FDA approved. Um, so this tells me, hi, Michael's Adventures, welcome. This tells me they're not FDA approved. The FDA wants to get their cut. They're not. And so they've been fighting around for this for a while. Due to their complex biological origin, these medications contain many compounds that are uncharacterized for safety and effectiveness. Yes, exactly. Let's see who said that. I missed that. Uh, my Biscuit said my endos always said no to desiccated due to standardization concerns. It's largely unfounded based on studies, though. Yes, I agree. Um, I'm already feeling better, and I'm only taking a half a dose because I was scared to start a new medication because I usually don't feel well. Um, so what is their plan? They have actions to protect patients. The FDA sent letters to manufacturers, importers, and distributors of unmarketed, unapproved animal-derived thyroid medications on August 6, 2025. They are intent to take action against unapproved animal-derived thyroid medication. Somewhere in here I read I read somewhere that they have a year. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post this in the chat. Uh, maybe for you all to read later. So, however, I'm not gonna cross that bridge until I gotta cross that bridge, right? So far I feel like I'm feeling a little better on the half dose of thyroid medication. So, yeah, probably pharma liability drove it to that. It works better in studies. Yeah, exactly. Biscuit. Uh, heck yeah, Rick. Text us the address. Rick says I've got 2 pounds of bacon and a dehydrator for 4 different flavors. Let us know when to be there. And thank you for Dina Barrett's in the house. This is my classmate from the PhD community, and I just interviewed Dina a few weeks ago. Welcome, Dina. Dina, I normally don't go live on Tuesdays. I normally go live on Sundays, but I had to squeeze another live in to go over my health results. So Spanky says take life day by day and be grateful for the little things. Don't get caught up in what you can't control. Focus on the positive. Hugs. Exactly. Focus on the positive. Those are words of wisdom. Spanky knows what the true meaning is. Thank you for that. Okay, you guys all want to have some fun and play a game? Oh, Juju says, are you sure you're not a scientist or college professor? Like your charts. Thank you. I am not. And as a matter of fact, I got books I got to study. I've got Common Sense Lab. You can see I got all these marquee marks in here because I am going to be more of a lifestyle coach, right? Helping people lifestyle and track and shop. I've got another book here that's very sciencey that I've got to learn. And I was glad to have you too, Dina. That was so much fun. Well, we're going to schedule you coming back here too, so we can go over, our updates. Since we both started carnivore fairly recently. So, yeah, our PhD Dina. Yep, Julia, this is Dina from PhD classes. And way to go, Thomas. Thomas is going to have Dina on too. That'll be awesome. So, what was I saying? Sorry, my brain is really struggling. I got another book. I can't reach it right now because I have the screen behind me, but I got the ketogenic Bible that Dr. Kiltz that's funny, Biscuit. Dr. Kiltz and Dr. Nelson suggested in our other class, and it's like very medical. But I don't anticipate me being a real medical science. I like science, right? Um, but my plan to be a health coach is going to be to help people establish good habits, to establish how to track, how to tweak, how to figure out what's working for them, what's not working for them, how to fix their schedules, how to get the most bang out of their time as far as fitting sunlight, exercise, shopping on a budget. Um, I will know just enough. And honestly, this thyroid thing is gonna help me help other women probably about my age who are struggling with menopause, severe exhaustion. That's funny, Juju. Um, you know, I think going through what I'm going through, the plus side of it is I'm probably gonna be able to help others with the situation. Okay, you guys want to play a game? Who wants to play a game? I'm gonna pull this game up. Okay, and to play, you got to yes, all things through Christ. I agree with that. Let me take this down. You have to type exclamation join dot dog or exclamation join dot cat or dot rabbit or dot turtle or dot hamster to play the game. Okay, this is pet race is what it's called. So you have to type exclamation join for a random pet and join dot dog dot cat dot rabbit dot turtle dot hamster. First three people, the race will start. So everybody on your mark, get set, and type exclamation join. Hurry up. Join. Join dot whatever your animal is. We got to get three people for the race to begin. Let's have some fun. Hi, Jojo. Join dot whatever. We got two people. Try again, Thomas. I don't I don't think it knows what a spanky is. You might have to do dog. And it's dot. Join dot and then the animal name. So try again. Join dot dog. Join dot cat. Sean's in it. Here we go. And carnivore weight loss wins. What do you win? You just win the race because I don't have a giveaway today. Let's do it again. Let's play again. Everybody type exclamation join. Here, I'll get in on this. Okay, type it like I did. You're doing it wrong, Spanky. It's exclamation join, period, and then your animal. It didn't even take mine. There you go. Why is it not, registering them? Here, I'll just you can also do just exclamation join. There we go. It's gonna start. On your marks, get set. First 3 racers. It's not starting. Why is it not starting? Not working, Rick says. Okay, why is it not working? I'm a little disappointed. How do you get it to go? And the cat is backwards. Probably because it's still waiting for people to maybe because it's waiting for people to get in. This is interesting. First 3 racers, race starts automatically. Ready for the next race. Okay. It's not working, guys. Is there something I can do to, maybe this isn't built for, like, 50 people. Come on. That's no fun. Another game. Okay, let's try another game. Let me look up another game here. Let me come back here. I'll get another game. Just a second. I blame the FDA. That's funny. All right, let me see if I can find another game here. We'll switch the games. Let's see what game options we have. Interactive game. Choose a game. Spam power. Emoji rain. Chat wars. Color symphony. Chat garden. Pixel battle. Memory lane. Rhythm pulse. Pet race. Word chain. Emoji tower. Color wars. Treasure hunt. Dancing parade. Just pick one. Let's do chaos mode. I've never done these, so I don't know how to do them. All right, hold on. Let me edit this. Let me change the game. Okay. How to play. Chat rapidly to increase chaos. Higher chaos equals more visual madness. Type exclamation explode for explosions. Oh my gosh. Someone type exclamation explode. We're only at 7% chaos, guys. Boom. Explode. Chaos level's calm, guys. Come on. Our chaos level is only calm. Let's go. We need some madness. Chaos level calm. Biscuit. I attack a nuke from orbit. Sean Bradley likes to explode things. Here we go. Carnivore weight loss. Explode, explode, explode. Nut and honey. Restless. Calm. When does the game end? I wonder what happens if you get to all the way to the right. Hi, Tanya. Tanya's in the house. That's fun. Okay, so we're not it's not doing anything. You guys are blowing us up and it's not password, Amy's cat in one word. Okay, let's try one more. Let's pick one more and then I'm gonna give you an announcement and then we're probably gonna end the stream. I only wanted to do a short stream tonight to review my results. Let's see. Let's do emoji tower. Let's see what this one is. Nice game of chess. I don't know if chess is included with this. Okay, let's see what this one is. This one is cancel. Type exclamation drop to place the emoji. Work together to build the tallest tower. I guess you got to do it right when that little thing goes across. You got to try to build a tower. This is funny. So when the little emoji gets on top of the tower, are you guys having fun? Oh my gosh. What did we do on Amy's channel today? We just sat there and played games all day because her brain wasn't working. I don't know if it what happens? Like it seems like it's to the top. I don't understand when it ends. Spanky says I'm riveted to my chair now. Biscuit is winning so far with 7 blocks. Oh, you mean welcome to my world, Thomas says. You mean because my brain is not working very well? So what I do, I just put on some games to distract all of you. Okay, when does this game end? Is it over? I don't understand. Biscuit is clearly winning now. Height 60 meters. Biscuit is winning this game. $14 blocks, Biscuit. Wait, what does he say? I made a bet with some teachers in the Navy. They said there wasn't any games on their computers. I opened up Q Basic and played Girls right in front of them. Won a steak dinner. Are they still going? Are they still dropping? Combo times 2. Ooh, okay, that's it. That's it. Bride's Biscuit is the winner with 17 blocks. Okay, so I think we're done with games. Way to go, Bride's Biscuit. Way to go. Now we're gonna get all these drop chats. Biscuit said exclamation chicken. Coolio. Was that fun? Was that dumb? I don't know. Just something I wanted to try out. Um, all the drops are going across the screen. Chicken dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I get it. Okay, so why not both? Why not both? I don't know what that means. Why not both? Okay, so this Sunday, Carnivore Jerry and I are going to do a cooking challenge. She's gonna make one recipe. It's not really a challenge. I mean, there's nobody to judge the food or anything, but maybe you all can vote. Maybe we can do a poll and you all can vote on which recipe would be your pick. Okay, we'll do that. Not that Jerry or I win anything other than our undying friendship and fun times. So Jerry's coming on Sunday for the normal time slot, right? At 7 p.m. Eastern. Interesting. It's not changing. Weird. I'm like, oh, there we go. Okay. So Jerry's coming on. We're going to do a cooking show, which I'm super excited for. If anyone wants to be on the show, either as a guest or if you want to challenge me to cooking or you want to do live stream cooking, just I have two things. You can either email me at ketorockstars21@gmail.com. Yeah, I get that. Make something that looks cool. Carnivores usually we're doing some casserole, so I don't know how cool that's gonna be. And honestly, I've never made this dog food. Yeah, but my channel started off as a cooking channel. And the other reason why it's been more of an interview channel is because I'm in school, Spanx competition, and I'm in. I wear Spanx almost all my life, Spanky. You probably just don't notice. Someone needs to step up and take this or Cindy's time slot on Wednesday. This is prime TV for me and Shell. Yeah, the problem with me and Wednesdays, well, first of all, problem with this time slot for me is there's kilts meetings going on right now, private community meetings. Um, I can probably step in and do some Tuesday nights. Honestly, I don't have a whole ton of time right now to do more than one live stream a week. The Wednesday night thing I cannot do. I would take their time slot, but I have choir rehearsals on Wednesdays, on Mondays and Wednesdays. Is Mitch on now too at 7 o'clock? On Tuesdays? Whoops. Yeah, they're, I mean, I probably lost some people to go to Mitch. That's fine. That's all right. I'm not gonna do this all the time. This may be a once in a while thing. Then Russ. Yeah, I'm probably gonna show up on Russ's channel. Don't tell Mitch. Yeah. Yeah, Mitch is on. I forgot. There's too many live streams. I only wanted to do this one because I everyone was asking me about my results of my test. So I can't keep up with Mitch though. He's changed things so much and I have so much going on. Yeah, I'm missing the Lion meeting too, Thomas. Chris Cook in Nashville's on right now. I can't, they all changed their schedules. So, and I'm only available in the meeting in the evening. So, um, I may have to go live on a Tuesday or Thursday randomly sometime. I cannot do Wednesdays because at least not until the summer because of choir rehearsal. So I may do a random live stream. I will always try to schedule it. Thank you, Thomas. You're worth it too. And Thomas, if you want to do a cooking live stream with me, game on, right? Game on, but you're not allowed to cook anything with oil. As a friend to friend, I wouldn't let you do that. Too so many lives hard to keep up. That's why I try to just keep one a week. Now, what I will try to do is do more edited videos too, but those just take forever. forever to edit. I'm kind of over editing. That kimchi video only got like 150 views, and that took me hours to film, hours to edit. Um, I will always come for these one-offs, Amy. You are very busy. Yeah, yeah, I'm very busy and I'm not feeling the best and trying to keep up with everything. But sometimes it's fun to do things like this, hang out with friends. You can't work around all the schedules, yeah. So probably I will always keep that Sunday night time slot. Now there is one weekend in February I will not have Sunday. I may try to put together something for you all in that time slot ahead of time if I can find the time to do it. Um, but I think it's February 12th through the 18th. We'll be going to San Diego for my 50th birthday. My birthday's not in February, but that's when the friends decided to plan. Um, so the 15th, I will probably not have a live stream. Uh, I apologize for that. Yes, you should do a cooking challenge with me, Thomas. Wouldn't that be fun? It's been nice hanging out with you and Amy. Friends need to go. See you, Cindy. Thank you for stopping by. All signs point to yes. What do you guys think of my new chat reader? Huh? What do you think? Is it okay? It goes through every single chat and then I can pick and choose. Yeah, Juliet, you got 7 live notifications. I should probably end this one so that you all can hop over to Mitch. You have to. You have to, Thomas. We need to do I'm going to shut that dang 8 ball off. Oh, everybody also type your weather in. How's everybody's weather? Let's see what the weather is outside. Exclamation point weather, I think. Yeah, I was having a hard time keeping up with the chat. Let's see what my weather is. Chris is on too. Yeah, I think I'm going to end this so you guys can hop over to either Chris Cook in Nashville, Mitch. Uh, yeah, I'm thinking of doing something and premiering it on the day that I'm away. So the the weather doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, it's like 5 degrees here or less. It didn't work for me though. Whatever. Okay, you guys, I think, yeah, Smoothie's gonna do it for me. Smoothie lives in South Bend, which is where I live. So let's see what our weather is. It doesn't like us. Oh, just type weather. It didn't work out. Maybe if we just type, I think it's just weather. Oh yeah, Juju, we were just talking about doing another PJ party, so never fear. Okay, South Bend. Conditions are clear with a temperature of negative 12 degrees Fahrenheit, negative 11 degrees Celsius. Okay, guys, I'm probably going to end the stream now. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you Sunday. Well, I'll see you guys probably if you come on Russ Keto Cookout. If you come on Russ, I'll probably see you there because I'm probably going to try to be on there. And I will see you Sunday, this Sunday with Jerry. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do, I got to switch my microphone and we're going to do the credits. And thank you again, Spanky. You're a rock star for the gift. I really, really, really appreciate it. I just have to change my mic here. All
All
right.
right.
And
And
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Oh, yeah. Lights fade low, the bacon's done. We rocked the stream and had some fun. Keto rock stars in the rocking crew. Stay strong. We're gonna roll with you. Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling on. We're gonna keep rolling on. Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling on. Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling talking till the credits roll.